Welcome back, everyone. We will venture further into the reckoning today. Last time we were outside of the coach, and we were having a nice, normal conversation. Where's my note? We were speaking about how... What is your actual name? How do you pronounce that again?
Senir.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're not even in the right reckoning session. Or in the right campaign. I'm going to put you there.
What?
Huh?
Forget it. Just whatever. Go.
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm
You're
not
confused.
understanding. Well, yeah. I thought. Just move on.
You have your character. He's not named yet. He's still Sam the Ram Man.
I get that. Move on.
Okay. You, Senir, have been speaking with Marshall about himself. And I guess it's kind of the best way to put it here. And so from there, did we go back inside and go to sleep? I don't think any of that was ever discussed.
I don't have any expended spells, and I don't have any exhaustion, so my assumption is we just recently got done with a long rest. From what I remember, there was a forest fire.
Correct. We've got the blimp outside. So a lot's happened. Y'all are... Honestly, y'all are either nearing y'all's destination or y'all are close to it. He's the driver, so he's going to know.
Yeah, I'm the only one outside the...
I think that's correct. I think you are the only one outside.
No, I thought Nick's followed him out.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty positive because I remember
Did
him mentioning last week. Hey,
I'm the one who went out first.
Yeah, he went out.
you went out to ask Marshall, are we there yet?
I've been
Okay.
trying to get out for like 2 sessions. There hasn't been a door.
No, there is not. Actually, I think you came out as well because you finally figured out how to put it in your pocket.
Yes, he's out as well.
So I guess... Did Dimitri come out?
No.
No, he wasn't here, right?
We left him with the people.
Yeah. Dimitri was with the people at the burned down village.
What we thought was burned down.
Yes.
Well, they thought. I'm not aware of any of this.
So, what is it we want to do?
We are headed to the Darkness Cap. How much further do we have to go?
I don't know. How much further do we have to go? You've told me several things here,
Yeah, I'm just...
and none of which will actually get us to our destination, so I don't know if you're doing any of them.
So, Marshall's just going to self-exile him into the amulet because he thinks he's insane, so he doesn't want to hurt anybody.
Great
So
idea.
now Connor's out.
Great idea. The
And he's
more
going to go
insane
inside
one.
and go forward with Olive.
So y'all's carriage driver is going inside to flirt with the god that had a baby, and he's flirting with the baby.
So is there a road?
Yeah, y'all are on a road. Y'all are pulled over on the side of the road, of course.
But are we facing a certain direction?
You are.
Then I want to keep going that direction.
Okay, how far?
I want to get the carriage to go
How far?
until we get to Darkness. I'm assuming there's another monk area.
I mean,
or
you're
there'll be-
already at a T, so...
Okay. You didn't tell me that.
No, you didn't ask that.
I did. I said, are we facing a certain direction? Then I want to go that direction.
Yeah, you can't go a direction if you're at a T.
I mean, you're facing a mountain. There's a road. You're
Very good.
facing a direction.
Is that to the left or the right of this T?
The mountain, like, it tees around the mountain.
Very good.
And it
So we could choose to
meets
go
up
right
at
or
the
left.
end, or
So we have to choose.
I want to go left.
Let's find out what the other guy wants to do.
No. I want to go left.
Edmund, is it?
Typhus.
Typhus.
Or no, Edmund. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, you said Edmund and North.
Yes. I need to update that in this. I'm sorry.
Which way do you
Still
want
learning.
to go?
We will go left, like NASCAR.
To the right it is.
No, we're going left.
That's what it said. He has less of everything to drive this carriage than both of you two.
And he overpowered us.
I am taking the reins of this carriage, and we are going left.
Do you have to roll for that, though?
Oh, as long as you know what you're
It's,
doing.
it's not hard to drive
I
a
know what I'm
carriage
doing.
to the left.
All right, we're
You're
going
gonna have
left.
to, do that 30-point turn with your donkey because you're not very proficient with this thing, but you make it left. No, it's a donkey.
Oh, jeez.
And it's a talking donkey, according to Connor. And this is a boat, according
Is
to
he
Connor.
making waffles in the morning?
We are going left.
Left it is.
You might be.
Probably will
So-
be, let's be honest.
You get up on the carriage and you grab the reins. You're like, lefting, leftaroo! Come on, donkey! You finally get to turn left and starts walking left. So donkey is very independent. He thinks his own things. But
Are you shopping?
So, I haven't eaten anything all day today.
yes, we are going left. So, as you begin to go left, you give me some perception to see in the darkness with disadvantage because it's darkness.
I don't have a disadvantage in darkness.
Oh, but there is no sun, so
Technically, you don't have any dark vision either.
My dark
Yeah,
vision
no.
is 120
your dark vision gives
Your
you
dark
about
vision
5
doesn't
foot,
matter.
if even. So,
What?
Because all light's gone. From
you
the
haven't
world.
been flicked in the head by a monk yet, so
That's true.
Alright, so you said
not
perception?
quite a monk. Yeah, I'm gonna need some disadvantaged perception.
Oh boy. This is great. I rolled a nat 1 with my +3, it's a 4.
Nice. I still need you to roll again. I need to know if you get 2 nat 1s.
Oh dear.
No, I got 15.
Okay. Well, good thing the nat 1 was a nat 1. So you are right along hitting every hole possible.
Yes.
Like the donkey's essentially just kind of jumping over him or walking over him. He doesn't care. And
Hold on, slight question.
yes,
Can we feel this inside of Barnia?
That's a good question.
not directly.
So it's like mini tremors.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. What do you mean by not directly?
So something's going down outside. The sun and the sky is kind of bouncing up and down.
Oh, that's awesome.
That seems fairly direct to me.
You don't feel it.
You see,
I guess that's true. Just the sun is bouncing, that's odd.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit, dude.
Okay.
Alright.
As they
Anything
went-
else?
As they went left, I stealthed, and I went right.
Okay. Roll me some stealth.
24.
Okay, and roll me some perception with disadvantage.
$17. $15.
Okay, so you're not going to fall off the broken bridge cliff. So as you walk along towards the right, you go 50, 60 foot, and you kind of start seeing the posts of a bridge.
I've been trying to go right.
So
yeah.
you see the two.
I know, listening to you guys particularly like a married couple is interesting, but can we get on to D&D?
No, not anymore. Yeah, so you walk over to the right. You see, kind of at the edge of your vision, couldn't open the chip drawer, paused. You see kind of 2 corner posts of what you assume is a bridge. And as you get closer, you notice this is a wooden rope bridge, for lack of better terms, because I don't know how you
I get you.
Yeah. and it is intact, slowly swaying in the wind.
So I want to test the
Test the waters.
test the ropes.
Okay, so how exactly is it you're going to do that?
I'm going to take just one. I'm going to shake it, and I'm going to see maybe if it's too loose, then it's probably loose on the other side, and I'm going to shake the other side. I just want to shake them both independently of each other.
Yeah, so it's rather taut, you know. I mean, of course, it's swaying in the wind. It's a rope bridge. It's got a little bit of leeway in there, but
Then I'm going to slowly make my way across it as I continue probably some investigation. Each of the boards to make sure that, because I can't see, and I want to make sure. So I'm kind of like testing the board before I step on it, and then I'm moving and testing the board. So I'm going to make my way across very slowly.
okay. So you're on by about 4 of those, and I'll just ask you for one randomly.
What'd you say?
Roll me about 4 of them,
Or what?
your
More
investigation, and I'll ask you about them randomly.
Okay.
Random increments. So what's going on inside of Barnia? I almost called it Bularia.
What is that?
I meant to say Bulvaria. I mean,
No, okay. I know what that is.
Full area.
Well,
you're never good.
Connor's going to look for Olive. So,
Does Connor have any shape, form, fashion, or imagination on where this female's going to be?
no clue. Just going to wander aimlessly.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Good to know. So, what is...
The carriage is kind of bumpy. I'm going to get on top of the donkey itself. It looks more graceful.
And it starts to rain.
So,
Let me have the French onion one and the ruffles.
so what is happening inside of Bulgaria, Barnia itself? So we have Marshall Connor Man wandering around aimlessly.
In the rain.
It's not raining. So Mr. Lord, Dimitri Hinenhub himself, what are you and your people doing?
I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I'm not sure what we're doing. What are we doing?
Running from a fire.
It's been put out.
Okay. Why was there a... You know what? I don't care. There was a fire. We'll deal with it going forward.
Yeah, you were dragged out of the town by your ear. I mean,
By my what?
by your ear.
Ah. But who did this to me?
Your good friend, Sainir.
Correct. I drug you out.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who that is. Is that the blacksmith?
No, it's Travis.
Oh, Travis, that's correct. Okay, so we left because of a forest fire, and... Or because of a fire. Was it in the town? Was it in the forest? Where did this happen?
So at the time of which you were dragged out, the entire town was on fire. As of now,
Okay.
everything's fine and dandy.
And we're blaming it on
Nord.
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 Nord's
Which one is
dead.
Nord? Is that the crazy one?
Yeah.
Nord's dead.
Nord's dead.
Yeah, he literally ran to fight the fire with his great axe.
Hero.
Okay. You know what? That's a great end to the character of Nord. Lovely guy. Okay, well, I don't know. I guess head back to town, try and rebuild.
Wait till you get there.
Okay. Okay, we're going to head back to town and try and rebuild.
I don't know. You said everything was fine and dandy.
Can we just ask Olive to rebuild it?
Okay, we're going to head back to town and try and rebuild. So go ahead and roll me some perception as we go back to town.
Okay. 13.
Okay? So as you get back to town, you notice everything is fine and dandy. All the houses and everything are repaired, fixed. There doesn't seem to really be any burn damage. As though nothing
So
would
I
happen.
think to myself, I want to be very clear. I think this to myself. I don't say it. But I think to myself, what a lovely fire. It dealt with that lunatic Nord, and it had the right sense to fix itself after it was done.
Yes. Perfect. So, what is it you want to do in the town with all your people?
Well, I guess the fire finished itself. That is a bit odd, actually, all things being considered. I think I'm going to go check around the town to see how that happened.
Okay. So as you go check around town, what's happening outside, Mr. Donkey Rider?
Well, I'm going to cast Dancing Lights.
Okay.
And I'm going to place it on all four corners. Well, three corners of the carriage, the front, the two sides, and I'm going to have place one in front of the donkey.
Okay.
That way we can see better. And I'm going to roll perception. Or I'm going to, not roll perception, but I'm going to hopefully guide us to a smoother ride.
I mean, do you want to roll perception anyway?
I'm going to. Well, that's not perception, that's performance.
You were very good at riding this donkey.
Nat 20.
Wonderful. And what are you doing, Mr. Edmund?
Of the north.
Of the north. Well, we have him riding the donkey. I'm going to sit on top of the carriage and protect.
Okay.
I heard sounds. I don't know what type of sounds, but I heard them.
Oh, yeah. There's always sounds
Yes.
at all
And
times.
I'm on edge now.
You got to remember, you also just walked out of this, outhouse here that had an entire world in it.
Correct. So I'm still taking it all in. I don't know what's going on exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel safest on top of the carriage.
Perfect. So you've been, bouncing all over the place then.
Correct.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
So with your nat 20, you can see the path, about your, what do you have on Dancing Lights? 30 foot? Of bright light?
120 feet.
120 foot of bright or dim?
I think it's like 20 foot bright. I'm gonna put dim.
That doesn't make 120, buddy.
No, that's his range where you can cast it. Like you can cast it within 100.
I can see up to 60. Oh, I can move the lights up to 60 feet towards a new spot. So actually, what I'm doing with these lights, since there's four of them, I'm leapfrogging them. Every 20 feet.
So we're playing Pac-Man.
Every 20 feet.
And we are eating the balls, and they're just appearing in front.
Correct. I'm just leapfrogging these lights, so I get to see upwards of
Enough.
10 foot per ball.
So it's 10 feet per ball. That's a radius.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
No, I'm going to do it in 20.
About 80.
No, I'm going to be doing it in 20s. So every 20 feet, because it's a radius, therefore that's 10 feet this way and 10 feet this way.
True that, I didn't even think
between
about
the
that
two. One ball illuminates 10 feet, the other one illuminates 10 feet. We got 20 feet of light times 4.
How do we pick up the balls, though?
They're magical balls.
Yeah,
just
they're
like
They'll just
balls.
retrieve?
No, you don't
he moves
retrieve
them with
them.
his hand.
He can just
Okay.
disappear them.
Magic balls.
Just say
Yeah.
poof, and they're gone.
And it's a cantrip, so I will
Yes.
be
Have you
casting
ever seen
this.
Cinderella?
It's been a minute.
You know how magic works.
Yes.
Okay.
It's cool. I was trying to logically think this one.
So
through.
because it's a cantrip,
he's
you
done a
will
good
be
job on
seeing
it.
me.
The 10 and 10 and 10 and 10.
You will be seeing me constantly recasting this.
Constantly creating balls.
Correct.
Got it. Awesome.
Floating.
So are you going to move off of the bumps?
Yeah. Now that we're no longer
No,
bumping,
he's re-steering. And as
It's
you
like you're driving the shoulder, like in the highway where they put those things, you're like...
so as you're looking at this pathway, right? There are no bumps anywhere. This thing is smooth all the way down.
Does it smooth out now that he can see? Was the bumping only in his head, but now that he can see it's smooth?
He can see it, and everything's smooth.
But is it smooth?
No.
Okay.
And your nice, beautiful straight path, and you can kind of see at the edge of your light, there almost appears to be another pathway over to your right.
Hold on. So we just got done with all these bumps, and I don't see these bumps? Is that what you're saying?
But they're still there. You're still hitting a bump.
They're magical bumps. Invisible, apparently.
I have a skill for
Or you have
this.
a flat tire.
There's that too, yeah.
I'm going to What kind of tires do we have?
I'm sure they're wooden.
Right,
Yeah.
car carriage. I
You
mean,
broke a
But it-
spoke on the wheel.
There you go.
I'm going to inspect our cart for these bumps.
Okay, so you stop your cart, you get out, and you notice these wheels appear to be made of like a ship steering wheel, right? So they're not even fully round. They're just like everyone
What's Connor and Marshall doing, man?
told you he thought it was a boat. If a boat doesn't have a steering wheel, he's gonna put one in. I mean, right? And so he has like trimmed up your wheels and everything, and now they look like boat steering wheels.
So is it one wheel or all four?
Only 2 wheels. It's not that big of a cart. You got to remember.
Wow. Okay.
It's a motorcycle cart.
great.
And he has given them pegs to hold. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. But it does appear as though one of your pegs is broken off. So it's.
All right, well, look. I'm going to relentlessly cast mending to fix this 1 foot at a time on this wheel.
Okay. So are we mending the wheel? Or are we mending the pegged handles?
We're mending the wheel.
back to where it was.
So we've also got a lot of storage. I'm sure if you were to go on there, you could probably find an
I'm
extra
mending the
wheel.
wheel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just.
That's our spare tire. We're going to keep that for actually when I can't mend this tire anymore. I am mending the wheel.
He's even hangry in the game.
I'm so sorry. It happens, man. My mood changes depending on hunger.
So because mending is mending, takes about 2 times per wheel.
Okay.
And you need 2 lodestones per mending.
Do I?
Yes. That's what mending, unless you're a human of making, you don't need lodestones to do it, but you do.
No.
He'll be fine. He's got to fix your mistake right now.
Dude, I don't even remember doing this.
Oh, yeah, you're in an amulet.
Granted. But he is still out.
You're also crazy.
He thinks he's crazy, but he's actually not.
So,
Nothing crazy people do.
So yeah.
So do I successfully repair this?
yes.
All right, now we're going back on
With
the
4
road.
uses of mending, you successfully repair this.
Cool.
Smooth ride. Tell you what, wouldn't even know you're not on a boat.
This guy. The boats.
Oh, you're riding it smooth. Of course, you can still see your other kind of path off to the right. But we're going to go see what Nyx is doing on his bridge.
Okay.
I need all 4 of your investigations.
7, 20, 11, 16.
7, 20, 11, 16.
Nat 20.
Okay.
So it's actually 24.
Okay. So, you're 7. You're going to step through a broken board.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I should be able to go back. Just a sec. I don't think it's right. Because that means I would have rolled a 3. And I think I rolled a 7. So it should be 11. Give me 2 seconds. 17. Yeah, I did roll a 3.
7, 24, 11,
16.
16.
Okay, so I did roll a 3. I forgot that I rolled a 3.
So you're 7, you're definitely gonna step. You don't necessarily step through a broken board as much as you reach your foot forward and you miss the board, and so you kind of just step in that crack and you're like, nope, that's a hole. That's a hole. You kind of jump over it. All your others, you're gonna be fine. This bridge seems to be rather well maintained.
Except that one.
Yeah, except the one. The ropes don't have any sort of fraying or weatherment on them.
Great.
The boards still look like they were put up yesterday. You know, that nice, beautiful red mahogany.
And do I make it all the way across?
You do. It takes you about 300 foot to make it to the other side.
Okay.
Physics works.
Anyways.
I could have cast mending on those boards. Could have helped you out.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh,
You stepped in the crowd.
And I'm not even next to y'all. I have gone the other way. Y'all don't even know it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You stealth
Just
away.
sneak away like he does his normal Batman.
Make it to the other side.
Now is there another? Is the path just continue?
You're at a T.
A T.
You're at a T.
Okay. Which way do the T's go?
You've got one that goes straight,
Like if it continues.
so
around
it's
the
like a
mountain?
90, yeah.
Uh-huh.
As though you're on
So
one
it's
of
a
the sides
Y.
of the T. Yeah, a Y.
So
You're
Y
kind
is
of
going
on.
to go up the mountain, and then this one's going to keep going around the mountain.
No. One continues straight off where you're at,
Okay.
and the other one goes like this. You're here.
So where's the mountain? Then I want to continue towards the mountain.
So straight or this
Yeah.
way?
Well, the other one goes away from the mountain. I
Okay.
thought it was going to be towards the mountain.
Okay.
I thought you said it went around on both sides.
It did.
Well, that's what he was giving an analogy. Whether they actually meet up in the middle or not,
Yeah.
we won't know till we get there.
Okay.
But he was giving a visualization for all of us of what was happening. So I want to continue around the mountain because I want to try to find a path up the mountain.
Okay.
How far
So-
Far away is he?
How far away is he?
Well, took me 300 feet to go across a bridge, and then I don't know how far the bridge was from the T, and then y'all have gone the other direction. So we're quite a bit away from each other.
About 50, 60 foot from your T.
So I've gone 400 feet, and if y'all have gone 400 feet, and we're on a circle, then we're
Or
quite
a
a bit.
straight line as he walked across a straight line bridge.
Okay.
So, Marshall, what's happening in Barnea?
So you're about 400 feet away from me.
No, more
He
than
just
that.
wandered.
Okay.
He's just wondering. Is he trying to wander in any specific direction? Or, I mean, how many circles is he taken by this point? I mean, like, where is he going?
Well,
Is he leaving himself some sort of marker, like M&Ms or something, that are being eaten by a rat? Like,
nah, he's just going to go straight west.
due west. Does he know which way west is?
Yes.
Okay. I know Marshall
Like
does.
Nick's
But I don't know about.
directions.
I know Marshall does, but I don't know about Connor.
How tall is Olive?
I think I said she was 5'6".
What is the significance of that question?
I know.
I was wondering the same thing.
Oh, he's trying to figure out how tall his children are going to be or something.
No. I was going to go back in there and find Connor, create a minor illusion of Olive, and have Olive lead him back out the door.
Hey, man, that's a good idea, but you just persuade him.
Okay, so, Mr. Dimitri, what are you up to?
I'm investigating the town.
Correct. So, your town, there is no evidence of fire, like, anywhere. You're smart enough to know that Olive's, y'all figured out Olive's a god, so you can only assume it's her that did this and returned it back to normal.
Well, I mean, it's appreciated, I guess. Also, thanks for getting rid of Nord.
But she didn't return your manor back to normal.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't stay here enough to warrant it.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I need to find out what's going on with my manor.
So your manor's burned to the ground.
Oh, so it's still in a pile of rubble.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't restore that one.
All right, fair enough.
So, what else do you want to do?
I don't know.
You want to leave? You want to go to the disco
Sure.
parlor? I mean,
Sure, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave Barney out. Find out what's going on outside.
okay. So as you approach the door, open the door, you walk into your little storage room that you'll have between Barnea and the outside world. You shut Barnea's door. You walk through the storage door, and the carriage is moving.
Okay. So that's okay. That's good, I guess. I assumed we were moving.
Okay, I mean, you want to step out?
I mean, or see if there's
Like
a
a
place for me to
door on it.
sit.
I mean, you've already opened the door. You know, you can to the outside world. You can see that the carriage is moving. You know, you can see the floor. There's not necessarily a direct passageway to any sort of sitting area. Kind of just the floor or the ground outside, I guess.
Okay. Hold on. You need to at some point like provide a picture of what this cart looks like. You said it looks like a porta potty, but I don't understand why we would need a cart that small.
It's a magical cart.
Because it's easier to move around towns and stuff.
I guess it's easy to move around towns. I don't know. Just you need to show me like what I'm working with this cart.
Look up Shrek. Watch like the first 5, not even the first 5 minutes of the movie. What is it? The first 30 seconds that happens?
Yes, that outhouse. That's our cart.
Yes.
What?
Hey, we didn't apparently notice until now.
Extremely top heavy. I'm sitting on it.
I can't believe I'm okay with riding in this thing.
I don't think it's an actual outhouse.
Seat up
I mean,
and
it
down.
looks like one.
I mean, where else would you store your
anyway,
stuff?
At realizing I'm riding around in an outhouse, I feel like I'm entitled to a manor. I'm going to go complain to Olive.
I just want it said, sir. You have forced your people into this outhouse.
That is true.
I have.
You literally asked your blacksmith to join you in an outhouse.
Leave them behind to go die in a desolate, sunless wasteland.
There was no
I'm the monster for giving them a better option.
We didn't even persuade. We said there's a land in here. Let's go live in the land.
Yeah, he just asked the female blacksmith to join him in the tiny porta potty.
I'm kind of hungry. Are there any monsters around me?
Not that you've seen.
All right.
Darn.
So, since you're out, are you going to go talk to
No,
the
he's going to
drivers?
complain, he said.
Sure, I'll talk
Oh.
to the drivers. That was the original intent before I realized we were riding around in a porta potty.
I mean, after you used your nice fancy carriage to build a bridge, you don't really have another option.
That's true.
No, we really didn't. But y'all left me behind to build a bridge. I don't know what you expected. I'm a noble, not a common man. I'm not going to chop down a tree.
So you're going to step out, catch yourself the best you can. Actually, no, because you can walk on walls.
That's true. Yeah, he
Yes, I
just
can.
walks up the side and goes, "Hello there."
So you're gonna
Exactly, that's why I built it.
you're gonna kind of walk up the side of the door frame, walk around down the side of your tiny porta potty, walk up to the front and sit in the seat.
Yep. Hello, who's driving?
Oh, well, I am.
He's riding the donkey.
I'm sorry, what's this character's name again? I'm sorry.
Sanir.
Sanir. Yeah. You brought me out of the burning village. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. You seemed a little unconscious.
I seem to have been, yes. It happens on occasion.
It's all right. I got your back. Although the Nord fella, he thought he was going to fight the fire with his battle axe. Unfortunately, he's perished.
So, perhaps this is simply my long years speaking, but I'm just happy we don't have to deal with him anymore.
Yeah, but I can't shake the feeling like his invisible army is still following us.
I like you, Sanir.
So I hope you don't mind, but we chose to go left at a fork in the road.
I was inside. I have no say of where we're going.
I don't know where the cat fellow went. He doesn't seem to be with us.
No, you don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know. He just disappeared on you.
Well, they're
Here's what you went
definitely
back-
Oh, let me rephrase
The
that.
donkey definitely moves faster than you can walk. He knows you're not around.
The point of 27 stealth is that nobody knows unless he rolls perception to look for me, or there's no reason to ever use stealth. I could be sitting on the back next to the door of the potty party. He does not know.
No, he's right. He's right.
That's fair.
I'll roll. I'll roll or is it investigation?
But
or
do you
perception?
know to roll? Does your character know to look for me?
Does your character
No, he's just looking for who's around.
I mean, in your conversation, you'd be like, Nix is
He
around
was-
here somewhere. Wait,
he
where'd
was
you go?
looking for monsters earlier.
So no, you can do that.
Yeah, I was looking for monsters, and I realized I think we're missing somebody.
Let's make sure nobody knows that Nix is gone. I like the idea of that because Nix can show up and do some shenanigans later. It's fun.
All right, we'll leave him
Or
mysteriously
getting a
gone.
fight all by himself and hiding a tree.
Exactly. That's what Nix is for.
I am what I am.
So, kind of back to the driver here. You did see that little pathway off to your right.
I want to investigate where it leads.
The mountains to your right. Pathway goes up the mountain.
Oh, yeah, we're going up the mountain.
Again?
Yeah, we're going up the mountain.
Nice, beautifully sculpted stone staircase.
Oh, yeah.
Goes right up the side of the mountain.
We're taking the cart up it.
Hey, you should have
I know. If you had your spud wheels, it would have worked.
Yeah.
We're taking the cart up it. That's happening.
Oh, that's funny though.
This seems ill-advised.
I'm using my levitate power to lift the cart above the stone staircase.
Okay.
Wait, do you have a weight restriction on that?
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
I don't think
It
so.
says levitate.
I think it has a size restriction, though.
I think it's like probably to like large.
Oh, you can levitate an object that weighs up to 500 pounds.
Up to 10 minutes.
Well, this cart does not weigh 500 pounds in being the porta potty.
All right, click use so that it takes one of your slots.
I don't know, Espen. It is a wooden porta potty.
I'll tell you what, a
That could
plastic
be
porta
solid
potty,
oak.
even at its heaviest, is only 150.
Okay, we're just talking about like stuff that isn't even part of this time period now.
So, he decides he doesn't want to feel the bumps of these stairs again. He's already felt enough bumps sitting on the top of the slanted roofed porta potty.
He's sitting up there levitating the entire cart.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his legs up. He's in a
Airbender.
meditative pose, and the cart just lifts off the ground. Donkey's still down there walking.
Cool. Yeah, we're going up that staircase.
Honestly, I'm impressed.
So, next, what's happening?
Tell me, I'm walking the path.
What are you doing?
I told you, I'm looking for something that's going to take me up the mountain.
Okay.
And even if it just looks like a trail that animals use,
So-
I'll be fine with that.
And you're walking. You kind of see down, not a foot from where you're stepping, there is what appears to kind of be a wooden dowel on the floor, kind of in the middle of the path.
Bullet.
Seems to be crafted, or at one point was crafted well. It does appear to have broken off of something, however.
Is he grabbing a drink or something?
I don't know. I thought he was falling down the stairs.
I
Oh.
wish he was. I mean,
Wow.
so you can just ignore it and walk on, or
No, I'd like to figure out what it is.
okay. So you're gonna pick it up, kick it, throw a dagger at it like we normally do.
No, I guess I'll just kind of nudge it with my foot and see what happens.
It moves.
Like it's loose, or it moves as if it is like
Like it's
a
loose.
handle on a device.
Like it's loose. It kind of just rolls.
Okay, then I'll pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up and give me, I guess, some investigation.
17.
So as you look at this thing and turn around, the best way you can describe it throughout kind of all your studies is as though it were on a ship at one point, or like part of a ship, or the steering wheel of a ship or something, as though it just broke off. That's really the best way you can describe it. You don't really know.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
I want to continue until I find a path, which I believe is going to lead up the mountain.
Okay. So, I'll go about another 150 foot or so. You come to a path on your left that you notice, and it seems to be really deteriorated and old and kind of sketchy, but it does go up the mountain.
Okay.
And
Then I want to take that path.
it looks like old, heavily weathered stone. If you just had to guess, you'd say it was built 200 to 400 years ago. And so it's not the best walking conditions, let's put it that way. A lot of rocks and stuff are going to break out from under you. But you can walk up the path.
Oh, yeah, it's Parquet.
What are we doing, Connor? Still walking west?
Oh, yeah, roll perception.
Wait, can I roll on here?
Yes.
Yeah, you just click that button.
17.
And then if you attack...
Gonna go get my inhaler.
Oh,
You have an
you're being
inhaler?
real.
You have an inhaler?
For my allergies, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was for asthma. Allergy inhaler.
So it's getting bad.
So perception.
17?
You can attack those other stuff.
So, I don't know exactly what it is you're looking for here. You're walking through a forest.
So whereas that's +1/+5.
You can see a dinosaur here and there,
If you hit, you can
some
damage.
birds,
Which one?
giant creature with a long neck and tail,
One is one
I mean-
one is two.
a small
You're
stream,
looking for all of it.
some flowers.
So you click that.
He just doesn't know what he's looking for. He just knows
Oh,
he
that's
wants
cool.
to find all of them.
So if you
he's
use
wondering.
both hands,
Does
He
he
doesn't
remember
know
what?
what she
Does he know what she looks
so
like?
that's a D8.
You know,
I mean, I assume you would.
So if you're holding a shield, of course you can only see one.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
That's what.
And you see some dinosaurs, some giant, weird, long neck things, some flowers.
Wait, what's going on now?
insect- Oh, what he sees. And his
Roll
forest.
perception.
I'm gonna bang really loudly on the
Donkey.
porta potty.
For what purpose?
Just to do it.
Okay.
What's your alignment again? Of this
Chaotic,
character?
good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna slap wood,
As hard as I can.
and nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
you're just hitting wood. So, as you're going up your path and it's levitating, you'll come kind of a fork, if you would, in your path, or a three-way prong.
There's another fork.
About a three-way prong or so. So straight ahead, you have your nice, beautiful, pristine path that you're walking on. Off to your left a little bit, there's an old stone, or not stone, like brick-laid path. And off to your right, there's a marble path.
Which one continues up the mountain?
All three.
Oh, the marble path.
Marble path.
You're driving, so I'm not saying.
Are you sure your lord is going to let you do that?
That's true. Yeah,
My what?
The lord, Demetrius. The man that hires everybody. Just
Technically,
paying
he didn't
everybody.
hire either one of these two characters. We
True,
ran
they
into
just
him
got
inside
showed
of
up.
Barney.
So wait, hold on. What's wrong with going down the marble path?
I was just saying, I think
Nothing.
it's all
You
stone.
shouldn't listen to people who are talking who aren't even in the area.
I'm not there anyway. I'm
crazy.
just saying, I should rather.
We're going down the marble path.
Yeah,
There you
you're
go.
driving, so you do what you want.
There you go.
Okay, so, what are y'all called again? Carriage party is going down the marble path instead of the stone or brick path. You come up to a Y. You see a green path. You see a really rugged path. And you see a gravel path.
So it's not a Y.
Depends on how you spell.
What do I perceive is heading up the mountain?
All three of them.
They're all three going straight. I can just choose one.
I mean, they're all going up the mountain, not going. The only one going straight up the mountain that you can actually see is this one. The others are kind
And I
of.
want to do that one.
They're not a direct route straight up the mountain.
I want to do the one that's going straight up the mountain.
Okay. So we go down our marble path.
You're still levitating us.
Down a marble path now.
Marble.
Yes, because they didn't want to go down the other two beautiful paths. So you go down to the water. So you go down the marble path. You kind of find a cave entrance of sorts.
Enter it.
You can't fit the carriage through it.
Dismount. Enter it.
We're gonna get off the donkey.
I'm gonna get off. I don't know what he's gonna
Yeah.
do.
Let me look at what I have.
You're gonna get off the donkey. You're gonna walk up to the door. You're gonna try and go inside.
Correct.
Okay. What are Dimitri and Edmund of the North doing?
I'm going to dismount. I'm going to use one of my torches so we can see inside the cave.
So there's a door.
I still have my torches up.
Oh,
His
I know
own
that.
lights.
Cool. I thought you
I'm
put
not
that
gonna
away.
use a torch anymore.
Yes. I'm going to use the hempen rope 50 foot, tie it around my waist, tie it around your waist, tie it around Nix's waist.
He's not
me.
He's not there. Dimitri's
Oh.
waist. That way we don't
Yes,
get
I
lost
like it.
in the cave.
Yeah, we're asking what you're doing, and you are being violated and having a rope tied around your waist.
I mean, does the person tying a rope around my waist have a good plan or an attractive face?
What are you wearing, Edmund?
What was I wearing?
You never said.
Ah, yes. A leather light armor. It weighs 10 pounds.
Okay, I mean, it's a man wearing clothing.
Okay, all right. That's good. That's a good sign.
And the plan
does
is
he have a
to...
plan by tying a rope around my waist?
Yes. We're going into a doorway
To tie you to a tree.
that I believe is a cave. And to prevent the three of us from getting lost, we are tied off on the same rope.
Okay, sure.
And
Sounds
Breeze will hold the other end of the rope for you.
There's no need.
He doesn't know who Breeze is.
There's no need
Okay.
for that anyway. I mean, there's three of us attached to the rope. If one goes down, we all go with. We don't get separated.
Yeah, but how do you find the way back out?
Levitation.
Not quite how that works,
Let
but
me
okay.
saw.
You don't
All right.
don't want Breeze to hold the other end of the rope.
So, first of all, how are we opening this door?
At the moment, you're kind of just at your door. I mean,
Yeah, I want to.
you want to
I
knock,
want to
try the
investigate.
door handle. I
I
mean,
want to investigate the door.
okay.
I rolled a nat 20, so
Okay.
22.
The door's painted green.
Any writing on it? Any signs to say?
Not-
do
Not really.
enter?
There's a small little window in it. You know, it kind of looks closed on the other side. There's a bronze door handle.
All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna knock. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Knock on wood, right?
Wow.
Well, it's green. It can be.
You knock on the door, and the door kind of just creaks open real slowly.
I'm going in.
I'm going to speak primordial.
Okay. Do you know what that language is?
Yes.
That's
So
the
he does know
elemental
it.
language.
It's one of my languages.
That's
yes.
right. So, yeah, I think it's the language of the demons.
No.
No, it's language.
It's the language of elements.
Oh, perfect.
Let's see who is.
It's like deep and frontal.
Yeah, aren't
one
you-
other one I'm not
aren't you
getting.
like
Eric Ganassi.
Yeah, and
I
Aaron
am.
Ganassi.
I am, yes.
Exactly like Breeze.
Like, well, you're thinking fiendish, Drake. No, not Dracon.
You're not very good at this.
Infernal,
Just give up.
Me?
and undercommon.
Okay.
All right,
I was talking about demons.
I'm going to enter the door,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast my light. I'm going to leave one light. Oh, no, I can't, because I only got a 120-foot range.
So as you pass through the door, though, someone's speaking. What are you saying over there, Sam?
Oh, I'm basically calling out to who's in the area, announcing our presence. We're not a threat. Basically seeing who lives there.
Okay, so while he's doing that, then I'm going to use. Let me make sure I even have a knife in my inventory.
A dagger? Probably, dude. Most people have daggers. Comes with a backpack.
Is it a fork and knife?
Believe it or not, I do not.
Can I gift him a short sword?
You can gift him whatever you want.
Perfect. How
You
do
can
I
stab it to his chest if you want. Oh, just remove it from your inventory and put it in his.
Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to ice knife the rope, and then I'm going to cast, or I'm going to use stealth.
You're gonna ice knife
The rope,
You
Why
have
don't
an
you
ice
just untie it?
Has
Yeah.
it melted?
ice knife.
It's a spell.
Why don't you just untie it?
Oh, well, yeah, okay, I'm going to untie myself from the
So you're
rope.
looking at actions instead of inventory.
No, I just looked at the inventory right
Oh, okay. I was like, no wonder you can't find your dagger.
here. I'm going to untie myself, and I'm going to stealth away.
Okay.
I got a 18.
With your light, though?
No, I'm going to leave my lights there to make it look like I'm still with them. And
Okay.
as I get further and further, 120 feet away, they just go poof.
Okay. So you're gonna untie yourself from the rope. Rope goes limp.
Yeah.
On-
None of us are gonna feel this.
On your little buddy, his rope just goes limp right in front of him. You definitely know something's up. You kind of just crouch down in the middle of your light and walk out of its range.
Correct.
Stealthily, though.
I mean, I rolled an 18, so
That doesn't explain the rope.
it doesn't need to explain the rope.
Well, I'm gonna say something's up.
That's okay.
Now, I'm now going to yell out in Primordial.
That's why I need you to stop yelling. That's why I stealthed away to begin with.
Well,
And I'll
I speak whale.
primordial,
you speak what? Common?
abyssal,
Everybody speaks
celestial, common, and elvish.
Oh, I speak Elvish as well.
I speak.
Yeah. You got
Whale.
Common, Elvish, and Primordial.
Good luck.
I speak whale.
What's that?
That was wild.
Sneeze.
Oh.
What's this? Oh, when did this get here?
Debbie put that down when she first got up.
Oh, I didn't see that. So, what are you saying in whatever you're saying it in?
First, I'm gonna call out in Common. Cindy, where did you go?
I don't respond.
And I'm gonna repeat it in Elvish, and I don't have an accent for that, so.
And again, I'm not responding.
I'm going to turn and say that something has captured or ate the Sinir. And we are going
my
to
rope
draw
has
our
gone
longbows in this cave.
I mean,
No, I'm
you've got to talk to your Dimitri buddy here.
That's what he said. He just told me.
I'm telling you, there's no discussion. This is what we're doing.
Oh, I thought you were saying that is just what
We
you
just
guys-
lost a third of our group. We have to go find him, or protect, or attack.
Okay, sure, let's go.
Do you have a longbow?
Right around that time,
Sadly, no, I don't.
right around that time, my lights go out.
I strike up one of my 10 torches, like I originally wanted to do.
Put it in your mouth, hold the longbow.
Well, okay. I strike up a torch and I grab my javelin.
Okay.
What weapon do you have?
That would be
I'm
you.
sorry, we're about to find out.
Oh, okay. Brilliant.
A blood spear?
Tattoo.
He's a donkey.
Oh, I do have the blood spear in this one, that is correct. Alright, sure, I have my blood spear. Not that I'd want to throw that away too often.
Bloody spear.
Oh, I have a light crossbow. That also.
Perfect.
You carry the torch. I carry these two.
Well, I have a torch and a javelin. We got to protect ourselves. Will you lead the way, or shall I?
You have the torch. Why don't you?
Trips over the rope at your feet.
Well, okay, fine. We need
Although I
to
have
roll
dark
up
vision,
the
so-
length of rope not being used before we proceed. So I roll it up, I attach it to my belt, and then we continue forward at a quick pace, quicker than before, as the light of my torch is slowly dimming, and I have to keep it constantly burning.
Okay. So as you all do that, next, we went straight up the path.
So hold on. Before you move on, he did hear me, right?
About the crossbow?
No, about having dark sight.
I did not hear that, no. So shouldn't you lead then?
Well, you probably would like to keep a torch, but in case it goes out, I can guide us.
Because he has dark sight,
Okay.
dark vision. I also have dark,
Dark
vision.
vision.
Those lights were just for you guys.
And whenever you're out where the sun's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, next.
By the way, that was Nix's fault. Moving on.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You might not want to say that. Sinir loves the man that got rid of the sun.
What's that?
I said you might not want to say that. Sinir loves the man that got rid of the sun.
Oh, that is true.
He snuck away.
True.
So what's up?
Well, you're walking up your stone pathway, and as you get up towards what you can only assume it kind of levels out up there, you can only assume it's the top, you begin to see what appears to be kind of like a tattered gate.
Okay.
I think tattered was the wrong word.
Yes.
Yes, that would insinuate that it was made out of fabric.
Maybe it was. He hasn't been there yet.
You mean tarnished gate.
Okay. So, anyways, there's a gate that is not in good condition.
There was a gate.
Correct. So I will go up to the gate. Is it around? Is it? It's on a wall, I'm assuming, or just entrance into
On a
like
wall.
a hovel? On a, how tall is the wall? I mean, I can jump over the wall, or is the
No.
wall really tall?
You cannot jump over the wall.
So it's really tall. Okay. So can I get through the gate?
Yes, the
Push it
gate is
open
not
and
even
look.
on its hinge.
Okay. So I want to kind of look around.
Everything seems to be kind of desolate, as though it had whatever is here has not been here for centuries, maybe even eons.
Do I recognize the place?
No.
Is there something here, or have I gone through and it's like mountain and a little wall and it's just an open area and there's nothing here?
It appears kind of the best of your description, what you would assume a monastery would look like after it's been run down.
Okay. So there's some buildings.
I mean, we've seen one already, actually. Remember? Back in Dimitri's on the top of the mountain where we actually ran into the old monastery?
There's not necessarily buildings. This seems to be more of a they slept out on the floors, they slept under trees, meditated out. They were more of naturalist type of people.
Okay. Is there an entrance into the mountain?
No.
So I'm in a hovel of nothing.
This isn't even a hovel. It is just a plateau.
Open plain of nothing.
And a wall around it. Or half a wall around it.
What's the wall made of?
Stone.
Are there any paths?
How thick is the wall?
They're not.
So I can go back out or I can just sit on the ground?
Yep.
Only two options.
Pretty much.
And then I will... There's not a pit? I don't have detect magic.
I mean,
Oh.
they've got their little, you take a step down and that's where they'd have giant meditative sessions, but not a pit like you were asking me.
Is there like a table or anything in that area?
There is.
I'd like to go up to that
It's in
table and investigate.
pristine condition.
I want to go investigate.
Beautiful oak table,
Not a speck of dust.
not a speck of dust.
How about a 23 on investigation? Actually, how about a 13?
Why did we go from a 23 to a 13?
Because 9 and 19 are next to each other, and I thought the 19 was up. And so
Oh.
I added 4, and it was 23. But then it showed me that 9 was up, and it's only 13.
Oh.
So 13, I'm going to investigate said thingamajig.
So on this table is a candle.
Okay?
The candle is burning.
Yes.
Doesn't yet have wax running down the side of it.
Okay.
Doesn't have a puddle of wax at the bottom as though it were just lit.
Okay. And does it light illumination for me that I can see?
And you can see in the 10 foot around the table,
And what do I see?
a table.
Do you guys
And
mind
that's
if I
it?
grab a drink?
I mean, there's
Yeah,
glass, but
that's what I said. There's some drinks down there right at the door. I just got them out of the ice machine. Or you can go outside and get water or something. I won't blow it out.
you want to blow it out?
Yep.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Unarmed strike or just roll you a d20?
Just roll me a d20.
And add anything to it or no?
Nope.
Five.
Taking a deep breath, you blow at the candle, and the flame doesn't even move. Doesn't flicker or anything. It's just, it's just a flame. Your
I'll
breath
stick
is
my
done
hand
absolutely
over it and
nothing
see
to
if it's warm.
It is definitely warm.
Does it? What it does? Do I? If I would have left my hand there, do I think it would have burned me?
You believe it is real fire.
So I want to lick my fingers. It's
Roll to hit. Unarmed strike. Hang on a moment.
if it's dexterity because it's quick, it's 18.
No. It'll just be a flat
15.
unarmed strike. A 15. So, lick your fingers. You go up and you put them on the candle. You hear your sizzle. You take your fingers off, and the flame is still there, as
Very
though it
good.
has relit itself.
Awesome.
Eternal flame.
So what I would like to do is So I'm down where the table is, right?
Mhm.
So this I'm going to call it a circle.
Yeah, about a 10-foot circle.
Great. Are there like a ledge with like seating and seats?
There are.
That I would like to go sit and meditate.
Okay. I'm going to sit and meditate. So what are we doing, Connor?
Just wondered.
You want to give me some perception?
He wants to find olives so
And I'm
bad.
giving you perception as well. Because when I'm sitting there, I'm going to look around and it's a 24.
Thirteen.
Took you a long time. So as you are walking, you kind of decide you're going to walk along this stream. It's turned into a full-size river now, and there's a nice, beautiful lake in front of you now. But it's purple.
Okay.
You've got some purple water, pink trees, green sky.
You are crazy.
No, this sounds too familiar.
Everything sounds familiar to you, Sam.
Dude, I remember hearing this from the Western when we were exploring this tower. I remember this exact description.
It's not the same.
Sounds like that. Except for the water. There's not even see water when we did that. I'm just going to roll perception again. 17.
You see a little cottage on the other side of the lake.
Okay. He's going to go to the cottage.
Okay, it's going to take you a while. So, back to the cave. Travis, what are we doing?
I am investigating this. Okay, so when I envision a cave, I envision an open-mouthed recess in a mountain,
Mm-hmm.
a void, so to speak.
That's not what this is.
Yeah, I want to know what kind of cave we're in.
Okay, so how do we plan to figure that out?
I'm gonna look around.
Well, you had to go through a door, so you know it's not an open mouth.
Yeah. So
I think Lord of the Rings have to speak word friend to open door, get in.
got
That's
you.
what you've done. So if you didn't
Okay.
speak anything, you untied yourself and walked in.
All right. I'm going to investigate this place.
Okay.
8.
Maybe you're not.
Maybe I'm not.
You look out,
But you can't see.
massive cave. Almost appears to be an arena.
An arena?
Like a coliseum.
Yes. Like an amphitheater.
Well, in that case, I want to look around for people to fight.
Okay. You do that. What are we doing?
Well-
Sam and Demetrius.
I'm going to use.
Oh, and I'm moving further away from them.
Okay.
I would assume you said your thing already disappeared.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
So what are we doing, Sam?
I would like to do. We need to investigate where Sinir went.
Okay. How do you plan on doing that?
I would roll for that, right?
You would.
Okay. My thing says +4.
On what?
On investigation.
You got a dirty 20.
Well, that'd be good for that, but it's probably more like a nature check, right? You're looking for footprints,
Footprint
stuff like
sign.
that,
That's
right?
survival.
But
Yeah,
or
more
survival.
survival.
But investigation probably works since you've already rolled it, because you would still see a footprint with investigation, right?
Correct. Footprints. Something that fell out of his bag.
Stench.
Yes, the smell of Sinir.
The absolute gourmet smell.
So I'm going to tell you now. This place is spotless. There is not a pebble or a speck of dust on the floor. Like, you
I'm
can't
sorry,
even
say
find
again?
your own footprints.
Wow, it
Torches
looks
line
like
the walls.
brilliantly cleaned in here.
A row of seats to sit down. More like.
Oh, wait, so it's not dark anymore.
Oh, they are.
So
Yeah,
now
they're
you're
lit.
He just sees the torches.
So now you can start lighting torches if you want, lighting up the room.
Okay. So that's what we're going to do is we're going to start lighting these torches with the torch I have to light up the room to further aid the investigation. We're going to see if the torches blow a certain way, if there's a wind in the corridor,
A draft,
a
okay.
draft. And if so, we're going to head in the direction of the draft because if there was any stench from Sinir, we wouldn't be able to smell it because it's blowing that way.
Okay. You really think he stinks, huh?
Yes, he's
You're like, he's an elf. Of course he stinks.
Everybody poops.
So-
he's a house elf like Dobby.
You walk up.
I feast upon dreams, and even I say he has a stench to him.
Ooh, that's true. You didn't know that about your friend. He could go into bat mode.
He basically
He can go into
becomes
Batman?
like turn into like
Dimitri.
Okay, cool.
You can
So
turn
he like
into
meditates, and his bat aura comes out of him, and he can fly around.
basically as a little ghost.
So
Like a vampire.
he's literally
Cool.
called a vampire.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
here.
You pull out your torch.
So you
Thank
didn't know
you.
that about him, but you could ask him to do that. Like, hey, you could
Okay.
batify this and go
You
find
reach up and you touch your torch to one of the other torches on the wall.
Yes.
Instantly, the torch on the wall turns blue, and all the other torches around begin to light up.
it. Beautiful.
On the next level below you, the torches begin to light up in purple. The
Nice.
level below that, they're a deep, like crimson red.
Nice.
And on the final level, it appears as though a giant spotlight were to come on, illuminating a massive hole, like a pit, in the center.
So are those different temperatures of flame?
You want to touch it to find out? Would you like to touch it to find out?
No.
Okay.
Although I'm not there, I'm going to give you some backstory history of Dimitri Cave's pits. He likes to hit things.
Well, this would cause
With his- with his-
shattering their
with his
life.
back.
Nick, I understand, Michael, that you think I caused the son to die.
I'm just giving some
Okay.
backstory. I just don't want them to make the same mistake that you think.
Is that
Basically,
you
What
caused the
happened
son to
was
disappear.
we found the pit.
Man,
Okay.
We had no clue what to do.
Son.
So they just started throwing stuff at it, and ended up making you go in the air, into the air. We hit it a few more times, and it actually finally broke.
and the guy inside broke it. The staff man, we've been calling him.
And he stole the sun.
He stole the sun.
And he did it. So,
He
now
was
you
the
understand the
Corolla
history.
of the
I'm not there, but I just want you to understand the history that if you were here at the beginning, you would know this.
I would know
Before you-
these things. Yeah.
Before you have him make the same mistake twice, you would already know.
Yeah, but
Question:
I'm sorry,
Speech will
I
happen
made
for
a
a while.
Do I
mistake.
see the torches lit up?
Oh yes, you are walking along the same
Do they
path.
see him?
He is on the other side. He's kind of a speck on the horizon, if you would.
Has he lost his stealth ability because of this?
And if he wants to try and stealth again, he's going to have to roll. But he has 0 cover, so it's
I'm gonna stealth again.
you're at some disadvantage here, buddy.
Yeah, I rolled a 9. I'm no longer in stealth.
Yeah.